Lu Jinian glared at Qiao Wenhao with a murderous expression. Clenching his teeth, he spat out his last sentence before ruthlessly removing his hands from her neck. Without sparing her another glance, he left. Play till your death. Qiao Wenhao's long lashes trembled slightly as her face paled. She remained glued to the wall until a thundering door slam resounded. Only then did she swallow the saliva that had formed behind her tightly clasped lips. Exhausted, she collapsed to the ground, tears clouding her vision. Why would she climb into his bed just to act into the end of time? She just wanted to use it as an excuse to conceal her real feelings. Feelings only kept to herself. Her love for him. She loved him. She was secretly in love with him for the past 13 years, never daring or allowing herself to let him know. She thought that if she just concealed her feelings, everything would turn out all right. But never would she have known that one night, slightly intoxicated, she would expose her deepest secret. She had clearly overestimated her own abilities. Even though Qiao Wenhao had infuriated Lu Jinian by climbing into his bed, she still received a phone call from The End of Time crew 3 days later, informing her to go for an audition. It wasn't made known to her whether the audition was the director's decision or an order from Lu Jinian. Her screen time for the drama was neither too little nor too much. It wasn't a major role, but it wasn't a filler either. But it was definitely 1,000 times better than her previous role. Since the role was obtained through undignified means, the audition was just a formality. Directly after it, she signed the contract. 3 days later, Qiao Wenhao officially joined the crew, just a day after Lu Jinian had flown off to Rome to film a new movie. After a wild night together, the married couple of 2 months had gone separate ways. 3 months later, after 3 months of filming The End of Time, the television drama successfully ended off in a rented mansion worth $30 million. The whole crew erupted in joy, the happiest being the director. He picked up his phone and generously booked the top-floor dining hall of Jinguang Hotel, treating the whole crew to a celebratory meal. The End of Time ended around 3 p.m. in the afternoon. The technical crew needed to pack up their equipment and the actors needed to remove their makeup and change, hence the celebratory meal was set at night, around 8 p.m. Lu Jinian had been in Rome all that time due to the filming of his new movie. Using the limited 2-day break in between his tight schedule, he returned to the country to settle sudden issues arisen in the company. Due to the time constraint, Lu Jinian barely had any time to rest from the long flight. Right after landing in Beijing International Airport, he went straight to the company. Without time wasted, the meeting started the minute he entered. The board had already gathered and was waiting for his arrival. The meeting lasted from 3 p.m. in the afternoon all the way till 6 p.m. at night. Lu Jinian's assistant followed him into his office. "Mr. Lu, I've already booked the 12 a.m. flight to Rome. After touchdown, you can rest up to 15 hours before your next scene.